So, well, first off, because right now there's been a lot of trades. The big trade was DeAndre Hopkins and a fourth rounder to Arizona for David Johnson and a fifth rounder.
Your boy David Johnson.
Stop it. That was insane. Wow.
On a contract. You see his contract?
Dude, yes.
It's like lower teens for the next 3 years. That is definitely insane.
I got to look more into what was going on with DeAndre. Did he beat somebody up? Did something happen off the field? I don't know, because that's crazy. You don't make that trade, bro. Maybe he had an issue with Bill O'Brien. I mean,
well, that's what people are saying now. But
head coach, GM.
How could you have not gotten a first rounder for him?
I agree 100%.
Unless they really like David Johnson down with the Texans. I have no clue.
Dude, I don't either.
I mean, how much better? Well, they had Carlos Hyde last year. I think he's a free agent.
Okay.
But that's what I mean. I don't know how much better David Johnson is than Carlos Hyde.
Under any circumstance, does David Johnson or Carlos Hyde, separate or combined, have the same impact as DeAndre Hopkins?
Oh, no.
It's not even close.
No, yeah.
DeAndre Hopkins is a generational talent. DeAndre Hopkins has always been in the conversation with the AB and Julio in terms of who the best receivers are in the NFL. You mean to tell me that you see the impact that he's had on Deshaun Watson? What are we talking about here?
No, I'm with you.
Insane.
Well, I think you've seen it this year with Carlos Hyde. I mean, he was, I thought, out of the league for a little bit there.
Right.
I mean, he had a decent run in San Fran, but then a few years later, he ends up in Houston and then has a 1,000-yard year last year. That kind of just shows you could probably do a plug and play with the running back there in Houston because we've talked about AB, the impact he has, DeAndre Hopkins.
You're not single coverage in DeAndre Hopkins. You saw when any corner that's tried it. Now, granted, Stephon Gilmore, he did have success against him. But any other corner that's tried that, remember Tre'Davious White, all-pro corner. You saw how that worked out. DeAndre Hopkins was able to take over that game, man. You don't single coverage DeAndre. You want to single coverage AB. You want to single coverage Julio Jones. There's certain players you would never going to single coverage. Michael Thomas, another guy like that. And so the fact that you trade that guy away for crumbs, I'm like, dude, you need to drug test Bill O'Brien. Like, what is going on, baby? What is going on? That's insane.
I have no clue. I think everyone is in agreement in the whole just the whole sports world that was a terrible deal for the Texans. Shout out to the Cardinals for pulling that off, I guess.
Yeah, man. I mean, you think about if you're Kyler Murray,
I'm mad we couldn't pull it off.
For joy right now if you're Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
Holy cow. And they transition tag King and Drake, who, when they traded for him, he came in and beat out David Johnson and became the man up there.
Yeah, he bought out last year.
So, yeah, I mean, for Kyler, you're like, dude, I'm getting arguably he could be, depending on where you're from, he might be the best receiver in the NFL right now, depending on how you look at Michael Thomas and Julio.
I'm saying Thomas, but
yeah, I would say everybody got their opinion in that department.
But just last year we did our rankings. I think I had Hopkins 1. You had him 2, so
yeah, man, Julio is a freak. I mean, not Julio.
Well, yeah, that's
he is too, but DeAndre Hopkins is a freak. Like they are in that rare breed of just special.
Mm-hmm.
Special.